What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Roliver Queen here, and I've finally seen Avengers Endgame. And boy, do I have some thoughts about this movie. So let's jump right in, y'all. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're always in the loop whenever I drop new videos. So after all the drama, after all the beefing, after all the deaths, after all just, the craziness that's been the Marvel Cinematic Universe over the past couple years, we finally made it to Endgame. And I went to this movie theater expecting a lot, but my expectations were exceeded. And at the end of this movie, my feelings were just all over the place. But if it's like one thing I can say, it's that this movie did its job. Endgame pretty much wraps up everything that's happened in the MCU starting from the beginning up until now, and also does a great job at setting us up for what's to come. The 3-hour time length was actually used very wisely. Not once did I feel like this movie dragged on, and it was actually worth it in the end when you seen how everything came together and ended. It was important that time was used wisely, especially because of the fact that Endgame was pretty much a send-off to a lot of the core members of the Avengers, who were pretty much the main focus of this movie. Now, while we're on the topic of Endgame being a celebration movie, I didn't do an MCU rewatch like a lot of people did. And it was probably for the best, because as I was watching Endgame, it was cool to be reminded of certain things that I forgot about that happened in the MCU. And also, it just really makes you appreciate these characters so much more. And it really helps you realize how much they've grown from the start of the MCU up until now. And when you see how the movie just wraps up, it makes perfect sense why certain character arcs ended the way they did at the end. Also, the new twist that they added on certain characters was actually pretty spot on and well done. Now, I know there's a lot of people who may feel opposite, but here's what I have to say to that. These characters have been around for 20-something years. They've been through a lot, like I said before. So why not add a brand new element to them that not only adds on to the tone of the story, but also the overall story in general? To wrap this video up, when all was said and done and the movie ended, I felt satisfied. I felt like everything was wrapped up in a cohesive manner. I really didn't have any questions about potential plot holes, why certain characters did this, how come X, Y, Z didn't happen this way. None of that. I just feel like this is the end. Like a chapter of my life has closed. Like I graduated from the class of MCU, the Infinity Saga. And I'm looking forward to seeing where things go from here. I said Endgame was going to be my last MCU movie, but I think that was just a load of crap. I want to see how Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and Spider-Man take the MCU to the next level, as well as everyone else. I want to see what new storylines arise and what new villains arise. So there's a lot they can still do with this franchise. And honestly, to end this, I want to give a huge shout out to the directors, the actors, producers, everyone who's involved in Endgame, as well as the last 20 years of the MCU. Everyone has busted their ass off to make something special, something magnificent. And while this may be the ending of the Infinity Saga, I know that there's more to come. So just honestly, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy Endgame? Did you guys hate Endgame? What could have been changed? Let me know. Let's have a conversation. So subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notifications. Roliver Queen out.